Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Today, we are going to take a look at the nuclear style. So, let's get this party started. So, this is the official Firestorm style we've had in the game for quite some time. Sadly, for a long time, you could only get it as random drops. And obviously, if you did not get the drops, you did not get the style. At some point, they added a crafting system to be able to get around that problem because basically there's certain styles that sadly you just could not get them to drop. So at some point, they decided to add some crafting system so that if somehow you were not lucky enough to be able to get the drop, at least you could work towards crafting the styles for your character. And sadly, at some point, they got rid of the crafting system. So if you did not get the style as a drop, you could not get the style for a long time. But they made a change recently that allows us to be able to get the style. I'll show it to you in just a minute. So this is about as close to our friend Firestorm as I was able to get. Let's peel off a few layers to see what's underneath. So if we remove the shoulders, the gloves, the boots, and the belt, and even the back piece, this is what the style looks like underneath. Most of the style does seem to support the three colors. We can see three colors in the headpiece, the shoulders, the back piece. Yeah, it pretty much seems to all support the three colors. Even the boots, even though it's a bit more subtle in boots, like you can see it a lot more in the sole. So pretty much the whole style supports three colors. And there is a regular version of the style, which you see right now. There's also an enhanced version of the style. The only issue is that so far, all I really have is the enhanced gloves. So it's the only enhanced version I was able to get as a drop. Although I have to admit I did not play those missions as much as I should have. But even then, at some point when we got the Science Spire Elite mission, some people were saying that we could get the nuclear style from that mission, and I don't think I've seen any of that style in that mission. And at this point in time, it's not really a big deal. We have a ton of materials to be able to create an enhanced version of our friend Firestorm if we want to. So here I'm using the Scorching Chroma 1, 2, and 3. Ironically enough, it works better than the nuclear material. Let's take a look at the nuclear material. Obviously, Firestorm is the nuclear man, so he should be using the nuclear chroma. But the Scorching Chroma is a much better option. Although the orange roll chroma is a really good option. I could have sworn it was made to fit our friend of Firestorm here. There's also the orange metallic chroma, but not really. The first chroma actually could be a good option. It gives a nice look to our Firestorm friend. Although we kind of lose the energy effect on the headpiece. Oh well, what can you do? I guess you could use a Nightmare Chroma for the Sinister Firestorm. Maybe even a Black Lantern Firestorm, who knows? And I can already hear you ask, where can we get the style? Let's take a look. It comes from a few missions. So it comes from a Rip in Time, or it also comes from Darkseid's War Factory. So basically you'll get the regular version in the regular version of the mission, and you should be able to get the Elite version in the Elite version of the mission. So the same for a Rip in Time and a Rip in Time Elite. But now they've also added the style to the Vending Unit 44 and the House of Legends. Basically, the Vending Unit 44 combines the Vending Unit 22 from the hero side and the Vending Unit 22 from the villain side, and it gives us the Vending Unit 44. So the style is at the very bottom of the Vending 44 vendor. So you can see the Enforcer's Fusion style, that is the nuclear style. And yes, it costs 70 source marks for each pieces of the style. It's either that or hope to get lucky in your random drops. Sadly, they're only selling the regular version of the style. For the enhanced version of the style, you have no choice. You have to play the Elite version of the missions in order to be able to get the Elite version of the style. Or you have to settle for the regular version of the style and then apply some kick-ass material on top of that style. You decide.